A bill aimed at curbing the exodus of Nigeria trained medical and dental practitioners to foreign countries has passed second reading at the House of Representatives. The bill, sponsored by Rep. Ganiyu Abiodun Johnson, proposes that Nigeria trained medical or dental practitioners must work in the country for a minimum of 5 years before they are granted full licenses. Okoko, you see them? And you know, tell your Emilokan, governor, president, make you no go abroad, go treat yourself. Uh-huh. This measure is part of an effort to address the increasing number of doctors leaving Nigeria in search of better opportunities. The bill, titled A Bill for an Act to Amend the Medical and Dental Practitioners Act, Cap M379, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, to mandate any Nigeria trained doctor or dental practitioner to practice in Nigeria for a minimum of 5 before granting granted a full license by the council in order to make quality health service available to Nigeria and for related matters, was read on the floor of the House in Abuja on Thursday, April 6, 2023. Rep. Johnson argued that it was fair for medical practitioners who had benefited from taxpayer subsidies to undergo mandatory service for a minimum number of years in Nigeria before taking their skills abroad. The majority of lawmakers supported the bill, although they called for flexibility and options in the proposed law. However, Rep. Uzoma Nkem Abonta opposed the bill on the grounds that it amounted to enslavement to tie a doctor down for 5 years in Nigeria post-graduation before seeking employment overseas. Despite this opposition, a majority voice vote passed the bill for a second reading. The Speaker, Rep. Femi Gbajabiamila, presided over the plenary of the House. You see, you see, say na them they still want to continue where Buhari stop. They go here. Oh my goodness. They go here. But they, if they even they hear and say they no go even know. They go see, they say yes, make we hear. But this evil will continue to support it. We'll continue to support it. You see, that's why when we talk about 99.9% of Nigerian politicians are useless and they are good, they are wicked. This is wickedness. We still leave that some tiny percentage, and that is this man called Uzoma Nkem Ambota. That it will amount to enslavement to tie a doctor for 5 years after he don't finish. The question is that even you won't make it sit down, then they complain, say even the lecturers and this thing, they are complaining that they don't have infrastructures on ground. You are not even concerned about that. They should continue to manage. And somebody was opening his useless and nonsense mouth. All of you who are saying that the reps are not doing the right thing. All of those politicians, they have money to travel abroad. If all the what is it called? All the doctors, if they leave this country, who go treat you? The one where they treat, how many people they survive? If not be saying that God, how many of them they survive? And more, come to think of it, there's no way everybody can live. Some people go still live. When you check the numbers of the people who don't jackpot and the people where the one way jackpot, no say never even reach anything. Do you get? You never even reach anything. Somebody was even saying, for the fact that they are even traveling abroad, that they have money. You see the mentality, and you are not even fighting for the good equipment. Believe you me, how many? If something they okay, you where they say they stay duplex, so you see say to can't go face me and slap you house. Now that one go to sit you. You know go dey comfortable for there. You will never be comfortable if your house is okay. Do you believe you me? You know nobody want to go anywhere. Instead, we'll be attracting people to our country. Why is it that we are not attracting people to our country? And these people are telling me that somebody was saying, all of you are supporting, you are not supporting the this bill. By the time you get sick now, you now say your village people, they worry you. You say this and this. I say, hell, see mentality. There's no way where everybody won't even travel. Where everybody go fit travel. If you have 100 people, maybe at most, maybe now 7 or 10 people will say they won't travel. So, do you have to jeopardize somebody's human rights? When people they travel, they go abroad now. Say when they talk say, make it a liver. They use anybody money. He has the right to do whatever. I can't be held down. Now what see Buhari do for 8 years? See by Jabi Amila too. That one he presided over the plenary. The only thing you can do is to better their service conditions, and all political office holder should not travel out for medical assessments. Go and check it. No Nigeria, and by extension, Nigerian doctors are happy with the life they are living in Nigeria, especially in Abuja here. You can buy land and talk. You can't buy land, talk less of owning a house. You live from hand to mouth. No accommodation, transport, or any reasonable welfare package. Why other agencies like CBN, Custom, NNPC, and FIRS are going home with attractive packages and estates to live in. They sit down here that doctors should leave the country or should not leave the country. This is rubbish. You don't even have job for them, nor did you pay for their school fees, and you want to have a bid that limits them. I don't even know whether they are paying some people school fees. So maybe those people where they pay school fees, maybe now they will get a power on top of their head say make you don't go. But the one we can't go, we pay school fees. Are we even getting anything? No, there's nothing like student loan. And you are talking, what have you benefited? Which kind of subsidy are you giving them? Is it the ones that are attending, what is it called, the federal university, or the ones that have gone to what do they call this place, private university, that you want to tell them to stay before you give their license? Is that what the law says? After you have graduated, you will not be given license? Is that the law of the education board? It is not biz, can't stop it. Its conditions of service. You guys in government have killed Nigeria. What is the academic level of the man sponsoring such evil be? Does he know that both the inputs and the outputs of this doctor is much more greater than what these people that said they are sponsoring bills are taking more than what they put down, more than the doctors? If the bill says to true, that will only be for the sponsors and his jolly good fellow that approves it. Some doctors trained on private universities are not tax sponsored. I hope they will be exempted. Dead on arrival, instead of stopping politicians carry themselves and their children abroad, you are coming to tell us nonsense. The lawmakers should also pass a bill to stop themselves, the politicians, from traveling abroad to seek medical attention too. That before you can travel, you make sure that everything is fine. Just like people are saying, if you want to remove a fuel subsidy, good and fine. The same thing, they said in 2012 that they should not remove the subsidy. Till today, the refineries have not been built, and you still want to remove it. Yet 12 years down the line, the refineries have not been built. Wow. Those who earn a lot of money for making bad laws like this want to keep doctors, lecturers, teachers, and other professionals impoverished for hell, so that they will continue to be their slaves. You lawmakers should pass a bill to reduce the jumbo salaries and allowances you allocate to yourselves, the highest paid legislators in the world. So guys, I'll say, let's hear your opinion.